Hey guys, me Sean, not the sheep, and today I wanted to share with you some tips on building your own portfolio. As you might know, a portfolio is something that most universities require when you apply for a art-related major such as architecture, graphic design, or industrial design. And I, for one, have just recently completed applying for universities, and I can proudly say that I will be attending the Rhode Island School of Design. Best art school in the world. So today I've decided to share with you my own portfolio and tell you some things about it. Yeah. The first thing I did when building my portfolio was to list out the works that I have and categorize them by let's say design, drawing, and others such as sculptures or lino printing, I don't know. And when I look at my list, I will be able to see if my works, my portfolio is balanced or not. So is it lacking drawings or is there too much design? And using that list, I can also start thinking about how I want to order my portfolio. So for me, I started with a few of my design works, and then I moved into a few of my drawings and paintings, and back to design, drawing, painting, and so on. An important thing to note is to start your portfolio with the piece you're most confident with. So I started my portfolio with a logo design I did for Pepper Lunch. I started with a design piece because I felt that my design skills are better than my drawing skills. And for the second piece, I also included a design work. This is a series of poster designs I made for a convention called the Base of the Pyramid World Convention and Expo. And I included this piece because not only because I really liked how it turned out, but it also shows sort of my extracurricular activities. So for this piece, I was able to tell the reviewers that not only do I design for fun, but I also design for real companies. So the next piece is a charcoal drawing of a Balinese woman. So this drawing, I think, is the one I like most. And the next piece is another Balinese woman charcoal drawing. And to twist things up, make things more interesting, I included a not so conventional medium, which is a ballpoint pen continuous line drawing. And I think even though it might not look very good, I think it is definitely good to include pieces which shows that you are experimenting with different mediums and trying to step out of your comfort zone. The next piece, again, is a large-scale charcoal drawing of a picture I took in Kyoto, Japan. Moving on, the next piece is a painting. This painting I don't really like, but I had to include some paintings, so yeah. The next piece is a lino print I did. I didn't like the result, but lino print is something that I don't normally do. So again, I decided to include this piece to show that I am willing to experiment with different mediums. The next piece, again, we're back to the design works. So this is another identity design I did for a conference called the Global Issues Network Indonesia. And again, through this work, I not only demonstrate my ability to design, but I also show off my extracurricular activities. The next is another design piece. It's a book I designed for my personal project, which I did in grade 10. And lastly, I think, and then I have another design work, which is a poster I did for a school event, and another design work, which is a website I created for fun. Next, we have a weird-looking mixed media piece, which I don't really like again, but it shows again that I am experimenting with different mediums and exploring different materials, and it's definitely a good thing to include in your portfolio. Next we have a weird looking painting I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good. So here in this piece I have worked with Chinese ink, acrylic, and this weird combination shows again that I am experimenting with different mediums. Next I included a sculpture, and I think including three-dimensional work definitely bumps up your portfolio. And lastly, I have another painting which I quite like. The reason why I included this into my portfolio is to show that I'm also experimenting with different colors. So instead of just, recreating a person's face, which I am doing here, but I changed up the colors a little bit to make it more interesting. That's it for my portfolio. I hope you enjoyed looking at my work. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you learned something new about building a successful portfolio. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.